Hello guys, welcome back to Daily Dev. Today we are going to build this Cloudinary CRUD app, meaning we are going to use Cloudinary MongoDB, not with expressjs. So let me give you a little demo of it, and then we'll jump right into it with the build. So here we are at the home page. That's what we have in the list of the 4 contacts that we have, and the operations are the following one, and we have 4 of them. Like we read, we can delete, we can edit, and we can add. I think it's simple. So that's making it be a CRUD app because we have the 4 operations all performed. So let me clean one of it. If I clean it, give it a second. Okay, it's cleaned. So I hope that was really quick. Okay, let me try to edit one of it. I can say no, let me give this the name of Bilga and then _1. Updated. Okay, it's updated. We got Bilga 1. So we can clean, we can edit. Let me add a new one. So grab an image from nowhere. Let me go in my pictures, screenshots. Let me grab this fave. Yeah. Let me put the name of. Let me take Galleon codes. As I have a lot of Galleons, let me just clean it and give Zig. That's the name, Zig and the pic. So yeah, this is uploaded right now. And the image is right there. So everything is running smoothly. We have the 4 operations. So we're gonna jump back in our code editor and start our build of today, which is really simple. Anyways, I got this front end for you already built. So what we are going to be focused on is the backend. So we're gonna jump into a lot of things about Node and also about Cloudinary. So I'm gonna take you to the article that I've written on Medium, which is right here. It's published one. Okay, here we go. So let's give you a second to open. Yeah, sure. We have this cloud operation. This is an article that I've written a month ago where everything is really well described about how you can upload your image using Cloudinary. Very simple and well explained. And so do not mind going back right over here. If you got if you are mixed up, just go right over here, check some, and then do not forget to give me a clap and comment if you find it very useful for you. So that's it. So for right now, we're gonna jump back in our code editor and start working on the project. Yeah. Okay, now we are in our text editor, and what we're gonna do is creating our server, our express server. And how are we gonna be doing that? Simple. Go ahead. As I've already installed every package as I have this requirement file saying that for the front end I need to install Axios. For the backend I need to install the 6 of these: Cloudinary.env, expressjs, mongoose, Multer, and Nodejs. So if you go in our package.json file, you'll find everything already installed, which is quite interesting and saving time. So when you are going to build these projects, instead of going and start installing all of these and having all these file already here for you, like you have this folder of controllers, but when you click in controller file, you find this empty. And same is for the middleware. For Multer is still empty, and models like that empty. So stuff like that, you just have to clone this and have already this. Like this will be like a template of it right, a template of this project. So here we're gonna create our express server. Yeah, we'll import it and required right over here. I'm so sorry. So right over here, I'm gonna have to require the .cnv and then config for the environment variable. So here I'm gonna create an app, const app equals express right over here. What else? I'm gonna listen to a port. It's gonna be app listen to the ports. What's the ports? Let me have it like this. I have this callback, which simply log something like server running on ports. What's the name of the ports? Oh, let me copy these, put it in these, and then here I can put the name of the port. In my .environment file, I'm gonna have the ports, which is equal to 3000. And if I go back in my server, so I think I'll have to create a constant variable port, which is equal to process.env.port. So if I go in my package.json on my script, I've already added this. That's why I wanted you to download this, to clone this repository, and the link will be down in the description below. So feel free to go ahead, because this will save you a lot of time. So we'll eat there. What else are we missing? We just can go as we have our plan, our app listening to these ports. Let's see if our server is created, is running. So I'm gonna have npm start to run it. And boom, it's running. This is it. This is what we wanted. So I'm gonna go straight. What am I gonna be doing for this? I'm gonna, first of all, because in this app I'm gonna be capturing the name and the value. Which kind of value I'm gonna be capturing? I'm gonna capturing the value from the keyboard, from the body, which is the name, and the value from the files, which is the image. So what I'm going to be doing is simply going over here and say app.use to grab each and every value given from the body. I'll just have to use app.use expressjs, and to grab, this is the middleware. I'm sorry, let me comment middleware. And here I'm gonna have what? I'm gonna have the routes. First of all, let me use it app.use. We'll use this middleware and say to every app, after having our port, we'll have /API/version1, then anything else. And those anything else will be coming from the routes. We'll have require routes contacts, right? This is where they will be coming. But for now, we have anything. That's why we're running into this error. What are we going to be doing is going here, just import our expressjs over here, and then our routes too need to be imported. We need to get our route from express.router, and then right over here we're gonna have to export. Let me have these. As I have it, it will be get all contacts, which is a function. Now, alright, I'll have to grab this, and what I'm gonna have is router dots I have this for get all contacts. This is what I have, and I will say module dot exports equals router. I think this will get rid of the error. Okay, contact number 5, stuff like, okay, this also is not yet here in our, it's not in our model, but in our controller we should have the contact, which is access to request and the result, and here is sending us just reset.send. You have all contacts. Okay, this is the message given, so I'm gonna import it too. Which will be an object. I'll have get all contacts. It's with nurse in the routes ns2. Yeah, I think this is okay. Now. This is under gets all contacts. I don't know. This is well spelled. This is contact period, and this is what is wrong. It's saying got all contacts controllers. Number 7. Yeah. Okay. I think this is right. Yeah, this is running right now. So what I'm gonna have added. I'm gonna have edits contacts. I'm gonna have another one which is add contact, the other one which is delete. Okay, the add contacts just has to be here up. Let me keep it there. Okay, I can add contacts, all of these, from add contacts, edits, all of them should be here. Edit and then delete. So this is okay right now. I'm gonna go back in my routes and multiply this 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna have here ID and here ID. And here just simple like add. Okay, here I'm gonna have add contact. Here it's not add all contacts, it's add contact, which is gonna change over here. Add contact. Add contact. Yeah, this is okay now. And edit contacts, then delete contacts, but also get single contact. Get single contact. Get single contacts. Get single contacts, which is gonna be from here to and import it here too as well. And it's gonna have these two parameters, and you're also gonna have these. Okay, it's gonna have these two. Okay, these are the 5 routes that we have. This one is for getting all contacts, add contacts, edit, delete, and get a single. So what I'm gonna do is checking where is the error coming from. Get all contacts. Get all contacts. It's saying getting all contacts. Get all contacts is not defined. Really? Let me see. Okay. Tell me now again. Controller 18. Controller 18. I'm sorry, I was about to say friend. Controller 18. This is ones, right? Let me get it here. Here. Add contacts. Get all contacts. I think this is now okay. The problem is with add contacts. Add contacts is twice. Here it is. Twice. Add contacts is one time. It's just under add. Okay. I think 7. Yeah. Is add contact. Add contact. Okay, everything is now perfect. So I think we might go for this one then. In our server, everything will be under contacts. So I think we're good to go. What else are we waiting for? We have all our server well set up. We have our controller. Okay, we have our routes. Okay, let's go ahead and create our models. Our model is one model. We're gonna import mongoose. Okay, there we go. We have it. And then this the structure, the schema from mongoose. Okay, and then right here, let's create contact schema. Contact schema, which is equal to new schema. And in this schema, we'll have simple things like the name, which is a string. We'll have three things. We'll have also an image. We'll have also the Cloudinary ID, which is a string too. So we'll have to import this, and we import it by doing this module.exports, which is equal to mongoose.model, and then we give the name to our model, which is contact, and also place the other arguments, which is the contact schema. So I think here we're good to go. We'll go back in our routes and see what we need. First of all, if you want to get all the contacts, it's simple. We just have to create contacts, consts, all contacts or contacts equals to find. No, this is gonna be an asynchronous function, and here we'll have a wait. We'll have contacts from model, which allow it to be in capital letters. Yeah, this is in capital letter, the first C of it, which is dot find, and then we find everything. We can execute if we want to, and then we'll give a response. We'll say JSON. From our JSON, we'll just say contacts. That's everything we'll send. So we done with our get all contacts. I think this is simple. If we have any contacts created in our database, simple, we'll get it. So if we want to add a contact, yeah, here is how the question comes. We're gonna add this image first of all to Cloudinary, and once it's deployed to Cloudinary, it will generate a link and a public ID. The link will be stored right over here in our image string, and the public ID is gonna be stored here in the Cloudinary ID. So simple. We're gonna first of all have to use Multer as our middleware. So here in my Multer, and import Multer first. Okay, after there, I'll have to define the storage. I to define it, I'll say, let me create a variable storage and assign to e Multer dot disk storage. I think, yeah, this is not well imported, that's why. So Multer dot disk, oh Jesus, Multer dot disk. Why isn't it giving me an okay? Multer dot disk storage where we'll have two. I'll have two arguments. It's like an object of arguments, and the first one will be to define the destination for file. Destination for file. How are we gonna do that? It's having destination is a function, and then the function in question is gonna have these parameters. It's gonna have these three parameters, and only the callback function will take the null, and also will take the location where the files are gonna be located. That's why I've created, first of all, this empty directory called uploads. So I'm gonna put this here, uploads. So here's where it's gonna be located. So I'm done with this one, with the destination. I'm gonna define now. Here I'm not gonna define anything, as I've defined the storage and the destination. Let me add back the intention. As I'm working with files, let me say I can update a file, the same file 2 times. So I'm gonna differentiate them is by adding the extension. So I'm gonna have here the file name. I'm gonna have that file name over there. I'm gonna have these with the same, this function with the same parameters, and then I'm gonna have this callback. For this one, I'm gonna have also null first, and then I'm gonna have file. I'm gonna have file dot origin. Oh, God damn. Alright, so where is the request used? I'm gonna have dates dot now plus file dot original name. So I think this is quite cool, as we have all of these. We need next, what we need to do next is only let me revert back. Okay, all we need all after this is only upload parameters for Multer. How are we gonna do that? We're gonna create this upload, which is gonna be equal to Multer and give to it some parameters. What are we gonna have? We're gonna have storage to storage. We're gonna have limits where we have field size to 1024 multiplied by 1024 multiplied by 3. I think this is gonna work. So after that, we'll just have to import all of these, because we are in need of importing module export. I'm sorry, we need to export upload. So I think we are done with the Multer. Yeah, this Multer will create a destination for our files. It will be a temporary destination, which will be this uploads directory. This is where our file will be saved temporarily before the image is saved in the DB. It means when you upload the file, it first of all goes into this uploads folder, and after the file is saved to the MongoDB, then it's gonna be deleted, and I'm gonna show you how is it gonna be deleted after. So let me go ahead and work on this and configure this in this utility. Work on the Cloudinary. This is simple. I just grabbed this from this article on Medium. So we're gonna grab this Cloudinary configuration. So to configure our Cloudinary, we will need first of all to import it, Cloudinary dependency, and then also import this .env, because we're gonna use our variables, our environment variables here. So we just have to take the keyword config, to use config to take cloudinary.config and use the method config, and then pass this object of arguments, where we have name with the value of cloud name with the value of process.env cloud name, API with the value of process.env cloud API key, API secrets with the value of process env.clouds API secret, and then import it. So this is the code that you can find in here in my text editor. Here, those are the codes. So we declared, we imported it, and then we used it over here, and we use its method, which is config, and then pass this array of arguments, which are the arguments, which are everything that we have as an environment variable. All of these are in our .env, like cloud name, cloud API, cloud secrets, and I'm gonna show you how to get them. Don't worry. So as we are here, I think we are done with Cloudinary and our Multer. We are done with this Cloudinary and our middleware, which is the Multer. So let me show you how you get the Cloudinary. So simple. Back in in our browser, go to Cloudinary, sign up for free, choose the free plan, and it will give you this window where you have just first of all to this cloud name, which is public. You have this API key, which is public. I'll have this, which is secret, which you don't need to share with anybody. So what you're gonna do is taking this create something like an environment variable that will hold it with cloud name, cloud API, and cloud API secret as they are. Put them in your environment variable, and then from there you'll be able to use them using .env if it's installed on your app. So what are we going to be doing next right over here? As we understand how to use it, we are going to go in our app, in our server. Matter of fact, we're gonna connect it to the MongoDB, because right here is still not running to any MongoDB, to any database. So what are we gonna do is right here just after our ports, we are going to connect our MongoDB, and then it's gonna be mongoose.connect, and then process.env.mongo URI, and then it's gonna have also another object of arguments where you have new URL parser, which is to true, and use topology. Use is unified topology, which is true. And then if this is connected successfully, we're gonna cancel log MongoDB connected successfully, double C, success, double C, right? Which is there. So else we're gonna catch an error. Else we're gonna catch an error, and that error will print back this. So what's the error we have in MongoDB? Okay, this is not my issue. Okay, I have nothing as URI, so it can connect to my MongoDB. So I'm gonna add this for a little moment, so I can easily put up my environment variables so that you can have it, you can see them, and try to hack them or use my database on your own. So let me open this Postman, which will allow me to go back, grab everything. Okay, in the text editor, and we check all of ours together, and let me save it and see. Okay, it's okay. Okay, everything is connected. So our server is connected to the MongoDB. So what are we going to do? This is the first thing to do then is go into our controllers and start creating. So it will bring me back again here where we have these, and to add any, I'll just have to use the middleware. It's upload and then single image, its name is image, and then I have this controller there, const upload equals require, and then I will go under middleware Multer. We're gonna have this app connected because we just added this middleware which says we'll upload a single image, just one image, and the name of image will be image. I don't know if it makes sense. Let's say we upload a picture and its name has to be image. I'll just show it to you in a second, which means for also edit we'll have the same thing. For delete, nah, but for edit it's gonna be put is the HTTP verb, and for upload is gonna be post, but for delete it's gonna be delete, and for get single it's gonna be get single. So this is it. But for delete, for both of these, we're gonna have this. So simple, we just gonna go back here, and we know to add an image. First of all, let's put this in a try catch in case we run into an error. So we log the error. We'll log the error. But right over here, we'll have first of all to upload the image to, we'll have to upload the image to Cloudinary. How are we going to be doing that? Simple. Just create our variable called result, which is equal to await, as this has to be an asynchronous function, or await Cloudinary. Cloudinary, which is from here. We just need this Cloudinary, and this Cloudinary will make use of it in controllers. So we just need this. We just need this Cloudinary Jesus. Cloudinary. And it's not an object. It's just Cloudinary from Cloudinary. Yeah. Everything is cool. So what are we going to be doing? Right here. We're gonna have to upload the image, so we'll use uploader dot upload requests. We're gonna upload the path, and the path will be when we store the image using our middleware, and it stores it here in the upload file. So let me destruct the path. The path from request.file. So this is what we're gonna have, and it's cool. So what are we gonna have right over here? So here we're gonna have a contact where we are creating then a contact, and this contact will be equals to new contact from model, and this contact will have then the name of request.name, the image of request of not request but results.secure URL, and then the Cloudinary ID of public ID. I think this is okay. This is what we wanted. So here we're gonna await and save the contacts.save. After it's saved, what are we gonna do? As we know, after it's saved is the time that we need to clean the file that will be uploaded here by our Multer middleware. So I'm gonna go up and import file system, and then here after it's saved, that's where we're gonna use our file system and then get rid of it in our local directory here in our upload folder. So I think this will work out. Let's go back in our Postman. Yeah, it's under these. The name is Guardian. Let's see. Okay, the image is created. A matter of fact, this might be the third or fourth image. Yeah, I know why, because if you go back in our text editor, and actually one thing that I've been omitting, that's what we've been hanging on, is this return, this response. We would have been responding, giving this response and the status, so that we get notified if something is created already. So that's why. So let me show you why. Let me show you why I'm saying this might be the fourth or something. It's just by going here on get all, which was the first method that we've implemented. And then if you try to get all at these endpoints, we'll get a lot of them with the same name, like 4 times. You see, it's 3 times. But the first one is Alfred and stuff like that. Oh, I didn't get the body. That's why I wasn't having the name. You can see here I was on request.name instead of request.body.name. Oh, Jesus. But let's go back in our text editor, in our Postman, and add in the somebody who has a name. I think, yeah, this is Joseph. And if you're trying to get the list of all the contacts, yeah, the last one is Joseph, but these are the ones they don't have a name. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in my text editor once more again and work on edit, which is the simplest. So here working on edits, what are we gonna do? First of all, we're gonna first of all have these, create this contacts keyword, this contacts variable, where this function is an async function, and here we'll have to await After await, we'll need to find the contacts. Find by ID, where request dot params dot ID. After finding this image that execute, so after finding these contacts, it will be easy for us to delete. So delete the image from Cloudinary. So this is how it's going to be. This is a comment. So how am I going to be doing there is await Cloudinary dot uploader dot what dot destroy, and then on destroy, what am I gonna destroy is contacts dot Cloudinary ID. Okay, I guess this is working out. So what else am I gonna do is check if we have another request that file. If somebody's trying to upload a file, like change a file, what are we gonna do? This is where the results, we need to create a result out of this. Let's results, and this result, if we have all of that, the results will be equal to await. We'll have Cloudinary. We'll have upload. We'll have request.file.path. And then right over here, we need to create a const data. This is an object of data that will be updated. I'm sorry. And then here, I'll have a name for what? Name can be for request dot body dot name, the body dot name, which is request the body dot name or contact the name. Understand? So here we'll have image. Here I'll have Cloudinary ID. Here I'll have if result. If I have the results, I'll take public ID. And also here, if I have the results, I'll take secure URL. So this is the data I have. So contact is equal to await find by ID and update. So here I'll have find by ID again. I'll have the request dot params dot requested params dot ID, and then I'll have the data, and then I'll have this object of arguments, and again argument is new, which has the value of true. So this is the contact updated. So what am I going to be doing? I'm going to check again if request.file what are you gonna do? I'm gonna again delete requests.file dot path. Okay, so after that I'm gonna send a response. Okay, this is the updates. So we're gonna go in our text editor. Now in our text editor, but when it's connected to our browser, to our MongoDB, which it is, we're gonna go back in our Postman and test it. Is this working? I don't know yet. Yeah, here is puts. Let's go here. Grab this and put it here. So go here. And go here. Add just name. Is this really right? Let's double check first of all before we send any request. Here back. We here in our route first of all. We need the puts on this. Okay. I hope it's I. It's here. Oh, this is contacts actually. Contacts. Okay. Here image. And here Cloudinary ID. Cloudinary ID. So I'm gonna go back, get you back in my Postman and upload this one more time and get the Gaga right there, the name. Cool. So I'm gonna go back here and change also the name of here. I'm trying to give to all of their names, but not the same name. Let me go back to Alfred. Oh, okay, this got a name right now. So I'm gonna go back here. Now I'm gonna just go back in my text editor and work on a delete. So since this is done, we have just delete and get single. So delete is the simplest. It's gonna be just like this, where we'll grab the both of these, we'll grab this and destroy this. Yeah, for delete contacts, we'll grab this, destroy those, and we'll have these as an async function. Yeah, this is it. And then let's remove our contacts. Await contacts dot remove. So what is gonna be sent to 200? JSON is gonna be contact with the name of contact name was deleted successfully. So get a single contact. It's gonna be simple too, but we're not gonna delete this It's just gonna be this series and have try catch, which is not necessary. Yeah. But let me do it's here. We'll log the error. We'll log the error. And then here we'll find out what is it. And then after finding it, because this is will be also an async function. So what are we gonna do next? We are going to, okay, we have already it. We are going to response.status, give it a 200 with this JSON. Where we'll get contact, right? I think this is done. The whole of it is done. So I'm go back in my tab, in my Postman, change this for delete, take this without a name, this one, this one, so I'm gonna put it here. Don't care about this. Yeah, this is done. That's it. So I think we are going to go back in our text editor and make use of our front end, which is here. Hey, I'm glad you've reached this far with me building this Cloudinary app. I hope you've learned a lot, especially using Nodejs, Cloudinary. You've learned some pretty useful command and how it was really easy to implement. So next time I'm gonna drop a blog API. So stay tuned so that you can miss it.